Hey guys, so I know it's been forever because when I always do this, I wait forever until I want to make a video, and yeah, so obviously you can see that a lot has changed, and yet it's basically stayed exactly the same. It's really mysterious how that works. So real quick, I just want to make a little short video. I'm sorry my computer crashed is why I stopped making videos last time. The webcam stopped working on it, so I got a new computer and it works just fine, but the sound, like every time I record a video on there, the sound is shitty. It sounds like I'm underwater. So one thing that I noticed, I went back and watched my last video because I couldn't remember what I looked like, what I was talking about, what I did, whatever, so I went back and watched it, and I read some of the comments, and you guys are still stuck on the whole is she American or is she British thing. Can we just get over that? Because like I'm American. That's what I am. The whole British thing is kind of like a 5-year-old girl who wants a unicorn and they don't exist, so you have to keep telling her, okay, unicorns don't exist, you can't have one. So that's kind of what it was like for me 4 years ago when I made the video. It was like I really wanted to be British at the time. I was like, oh my god, I want to be British or English. And it just, like, I couldn't just make myself English. I couldn't make myself an English person, so I just gave it up and told the truth and was like, okay, you know, I'm not English, so, you know, sorry. It's ridiculous. I know, it was absolutely ridiculous, but I did it, can't change it, got a lot of views, so I'm just going to keep it on there and you're just going to have to get over it, basically. Sorry. So anyways, I titled this video Evolution because I wanted to talk to you about something real quick. I'm trying to talk really fast because my videos are always so long and people don't want to watch super long videos, so here it goes. If you're not evolving with the world, basically you're leaving your own self behind. You're staying behind because you want to stay behind. It's so silly to me that people still hold on to racism and prejudice against other religions and sexualities and stereotypes, and it's just stupid. It's really stupid. We have to learn to evolve. I understand that the thing that's going on in Iraq right now is sick. It's terrible. But at the same time, you can't judge every single Muslim person. You can't say, I hate Muslim people because of what's going on, because it's not the whole entire Muslim society that's doing these bad things. It's this group of people that's doing it. So you can hate on those people all you want, but you can't say that you hate Muslims because of that. Just like with the Westboro Church thing that was like 4 or 5 years ago, I think. They were, you know, going places and holding up these signs and saying, I hate the United States military because they're just assholes and they're gonna go to hell. Like, you can't hate all Christians because of that one church, because that's just not right, because that's stereotypical. Just like some people like to think that all atheists hail Satan, and it's not true. They just choose not to believe in God. So I don't have any prejudices against groups of people because it's stupid, like I said. And so what I'm saying is, we just have to learn to evolve. We have to learn that other people are different. We have to agree to disagree. We have to quit judging other people because of the way that they grew up, because of who they are, because they can't help it. If they're a certain religion, we can't judge that because most of the time that's the way they grew up and they don't know any better because that's how they were raised. And then there are few of those, like myself. I grew up in a Baptist church and I'm not Baptist anymore. So some people, you know, they grow up and they change and they evolve, and others don't. But you can't judge those people for those reasons alone. We all have very strong opinions, or some of us don't have opinions about controversial matters, which kind of irritates me, because those are the types of people that sit back and watch everything unfold and judge. That really irritates me. You can't sit back and judge other people and do nothing about it, just like you can't hate the president when you didn't even vote. That's stupid. You don't have any right to do that. And you can't judge other countries because of what they do When you don't live in that country, you don't know everything about that country. You don't know how they live, especially if you haven't been there. That's silly. I understand, there's a lot going on in the world, a lot of bad things going on in the world, and what I'm trying to say is we can't just sit back and do nothing, because like those popular videos on YouTube, we see those hilarious cat videos or whatever, and then we share it on our Facebook, and then someone looks at it, they share it, then the next person shares it, and then eventually it gets millions of views. And so, just like you as an individual, if you go out spreading good deeds, other people are going to see those actions or those words, and they're going to learn from it, and it's going to continue to spread. So if you sit back judging other people for what they do or what they believe, and you don't reciprocate by putting out good in the world, then you don't have any right to say anything. Or, how can you? What is your prerogative of judging someone if you're not willing to put something good out into the world? Like I said, most people can't control who they are, especially races. And I know this is a big thing, but sexualities. Most people that are gay or that choose to be a different gender when they grow up. If you don't know this, it's actually I forget what they call it, but it's like a gender issue. They have deep-rooted issues most of the time when they are born, and they can't control that. They're confused. They don't understand that they're supposed to be one thing when they feel like they should be another thing. So they grow up and they change that because it's so deep-rooted that they choose to change it, and we shouldn't judge that person for feeling that way because we have no right, because we haven't felt that way. So how can you judge that person when you yourself haven't been in their shoes? You can't. It's not your right. So anyways, just throwing that deep stuff out there because I'm like a born philosopher. I'm like so in tune with my surroundings and the world. Like, I'm a big advocate for everything that's going on in the world. And, well, not advocate for everything that's going on, but I don't know, I get really into it. Especially when people talk about aliens, I'm all into it. I'm like, oh my god, aliens totally exist. They freaking have to exist. That's a video that I'll save for another day because I can totally go all in about aliens, which is going to sound crazy to some of you, but it's awesome to me. So anyways, I will see you guys later. I promise I'm going to continue to make videos now that I have an awesome camera. So, see you later!